their third and final.
That's what we do, Philly. He felt that nail coming. He felt that nail coming, y'all. Coffee topic. What's up? He wasn't even allowed. To get back to the top.
superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Play action. Here's Hurts. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
On 2nd down, Singletary. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, 39 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 64 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
In the first quarter.
Eagles nothing.
Stay back right here.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Too fast. It was beating his
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chain. to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's the All-Pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
At the 41-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Bills.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Singletary.
Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Accepted, of course, so that moves him back.
Shut his ass down. Thought he was going to get somewhere.
From midfield, here's Allen. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs.
Get through that ditch, man. Come on.
Enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make it.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th
She get the
down.
tripping now. Take the field goal. Play me smart. I'm dog like this. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal from the right hash, and this
this one just a chipping.
2-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hurts. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 65 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Conversion.
Throwing is Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You know I was going there. That's the only reason he got that big.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You ain't down like
Fielded
number
near the back
9.
of the
What
end
you
zone.
mean? Come on.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And picked off at the 33.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely.
Go.
From this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Sanders, and they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are back within a score.
The Eagles will...
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
years to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
18-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Hurts fumbles it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Credited with a 1-yard gain. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go into this entry mode.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
It's now fourth down.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Down with Singletary, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, Singletary, and across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left
kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philly offense set to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Dang, bro.
And a finish to this ball game.
Got that field goal. I'll probably play that dude down.
Final score, Bills 30.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo
That's all right,
Bills.
y'all.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the
Pop punch that nigga in his shit. That fucking play. Shout out now, what's up? We live on the show with your boy Tony Castro. Yes sir, Tony Castro 3. Shout out there, man. Y'all let him know what's good. We live with it on the show. What's good with your boss? How you feeling? Where you from? What's good with it? Yeah, Tony Castro, you hear me or you out of there? What's poppin'? You sleep? We don't do sleep on the show now. We live. We ready. Bring your A game to the thing. Let everybody know you in the building with me.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying they get ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
Can you hear me, man? Come on, let's get it. Tony Castro, what's down?
We go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
In the first half, y'all. Can we sleep him in the first half, coach? Can we sleep him in the first half?
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And up to the 35.
I bluffed that around, so I don't want to do that every play now.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 20
We'll let this
on the
slide.
catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Murray to give. This is Drake.
Grab. Well, I hear you in there talking again, speaking to me. What's good, man? We live with it, man.
Oh, that's a real nice job there.
Let everybody know, come watch you get in on the show.
And held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step.
I knew it was going out there.
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body.
And he'll take this one for the Arizona touchdown. Christian
Let's go, Philly.
Was scripted? Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What's the play? I'm going to go here.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
They go play action with Hurts. Dancing to his left. He's got the
go.
To Deshaun Jackson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead.
Oh, beat.
Try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
Cuz.
He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards.
That's the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
You got 4 plays to get 2 at a time.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And goal to go.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, he about to throw that bitch over the top.
Intercepted.
He probably put that bitch over the top corner, man. Moving in cover 2.
Outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra.
No, that man went to cover 2 and he couldn't get that bitch over there.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on.
Quarterback killing me.
3 points
Killed you.
in their hip
On your
pocket.
play.
They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake.
10-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
2nd time you did it,
Runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Now he's forced out right.
Oh, you boy, what the hell?
It's knocked down and incomplete. Nikel Roby-Coleman there defensively. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They run toss to the right with Drake.
Get back on top of this shit. Come on, y'all.
25 after a gain of 5.
On the carry.
After one,
They wrong for this.
On EA Sports.
Why they wrong for this?
Eagles nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Let's go, 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 go.
And it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a
Do it to that man. Come on, Slay. One more this game.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Hurts will throw, and it's caught. He's got it. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch of
Chloe, it's all right.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chloe, shut up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray trying again after the pick six. Oh, he can't hang
That's
on.
me.
It was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete.
At the 25-yard line.
Murray again, 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked up
Let's go.
by Mills. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Marquise Goodwin, 47 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
The Eagles will set up for the...
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw
Chloe,
the touch?
shut up.
He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Let's go. We live with it. Let's get it.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the
go.
head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Shotgun now for Murray. Finds the open target, Arnold.
I ain't even nobody in the middle, bro.
Shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Complete.
16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down,
And they'll run with Drake. And able
Yes,
to get a
sir.
couple as
Shut
he's
that shit
across
out.
The 40 to the 41.
taken
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Bro, that shit. Come on. We gotta stop playing with a real nigga, son.
Now here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Drake.
Man.
And he's
Oh,
taken
fuck.
down
Come on.
inside the
I hate when they do the trade up.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
a gain of 18
On play action, it's Murray.
Got him.
Intercepted.
Put his ass on the step.
Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It got his man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Get out of here, cuz.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 94 yards. And the Eagles.
Get out of here, cuz. Told him I was gonna shut that bit down in the first half on his ass, boy. Boy. Bye. Think you know some shit. I read all these plays, boy. I read all these plays, boy. Last motherfucker lucky ass winning ass niggas, huh? Fuck you, man. Lucky ass, boy. Let go, boy. Let's go. Make these niggas quit. There go.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
Let's get it. We live with the shot at that mine. 2 hours ago, Jay, 23 low.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. On the return, here's Edmonds. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
We do this with no effort, you hear me?
Throwing on first down is Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake.
No. Man,
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Arizona.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20.
They are not ready for
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 55 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Hurts. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On first down, Drake. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
From the 39, Murray caught left side Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun, Murray escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Running for the shotgun with Dre. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Cardinals, nothing.
It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from a yard out. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7.
Go,
now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
47-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. first down. It's Drake, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more on that one, and another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flushed out right. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
At the 45-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins. Operating from the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again on second down, Murray. Fitzgerald's got it right side. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Arizona.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. On first and goal, Drake. And he is into the end zone.
Fuck
Touchdown,
that shit.
Arizona. Kenyon have taken the lead. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Score Cardinals 14, Eagles 8. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Offense set to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that takes us from second to third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over first and 10.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good.
There goes,
a
really.
long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yes, sir. Not gonna happen. Come on. go. Enormous go.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Deep ball for Goodwin. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st down, Drake. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick is
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
After the field goal,
Let's get it,
here's
y'all.
Gonzalez to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th
we start